Alright, looks like we're good. Hello. Good evening and welcome to part 12. That's not going to launch right. Part 12 of our Deathless Randomizer series. I have forgotten to add the DLL for Seamless Co-op, so I have my alternate saves again. Feels bad. Will be just a moment. It's taken forever to close. We just close it manually. Get out of here. There we go. Apologies. We'll get to it now. Should be showing up in a moment. Hopefully. There we go. Alright. We're back. Okay. So here's the current setup. We are level 48. Some decent negations. We have the requirements to two-hand B-Blade, but not one-handed. We have 3 pockets, no talismans to put in them. And we are plus 7. We have 9 total flasks at plus 6. So we're honestly really well set up right now. We just gotta blitz through the early game and get ourselves rolling here. So we've got Liurnia to do today. We'll get into Altus and Kaled as well. We're on the hunt for Sombers 8 through 10, and then Great Runes. That's really it. We had a tragic end to a run yesterday. We were in Farum Azula for the second time. We had to go back. I skipped Placidus Axe, which is where our final Great Rune was. Excuse me. Not Placidus Axe. We died. Sorry, we died in the Haligtree. Apologies. I went to Kale, got the marker for the next key item. He sent me to Placidus Axe. I was like, oh, okay, cool, that's fine. Went to Plassey. Plassey dropped the Curse Mark of Death. Not actually a required item. But I digress. After that, he said it's somewhere in the Haligtree. I was like, oh boy, here we go. So we made it to the Haligtree. Fuck off, goat. Made it to the Haligtree. Traversing the rooftops where the snails are that summon the Crystallians. Oh, there's an 8. There's Haligtree left. Inner Rots as well. It's interesting. I can't afford the 8, I don't think. Definitely not. But we have it. So it's good. Hopefully we don't have to buy it. We'll just find one before we get the money for it. Which will probably... Wow, that was the most scuffed jump. We'll probably have the money for it from Red Wolf, or I guess maybe Loretta? Actually, you know, probably Red Wolf, because we're going to use Loretta's money to shop with Kadia. If we have to. But yeah, we made it to Haligtree. We were in the roof jump section with the Crystallian summoning Spirit Caller snails. got across the rooftops over to the other ledge, and got knocked off at a weird angle by a wolf shoulder checking me. Basically. Absolute skill issue. Could have not died. Was a big problem. Felt bad. And it was like, here's the ledge, and here's safety on this side, and I went like right past the ledge. It was like, it was so close. But yeah, I was getting knocked around by a bunch of different enemies, and yeah, we lost it. That is a really, really good find for the DLC. That gives you a lot. Clarifying Horn Charm gives you madness resistance and sleep resistance. And the madness resistance, like, look how much that is. That like, doubled my resistance to madness. More than. In the DLC, in the Forbidden Woods, or the Abyss, excuse me, those home dudes are not randomized. So, having that and knowing that I'll have extra defense against them is going to be huge. The Winter Lanterns. The aged untouchables, whatever you want to call them. I guess we'll just walk. But yeah, that's a great pickup for the DLC. It's not particularly useful anywhere else. Like, obviously we can't predict where we'll run into an enemy that does madness, or if we get invaded by, like, the Matting Hand somewhere. Hey, Small, what's up? We have another Beyblade run. It's pretty sick. I missed both of them. That's awesome. Cool. Bruh. 19 or 20. I don't remember, honestly. I've stopped counting at this point. Sacred Blade. Yeah, it's a lot of footage to go through. And honestly, I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult to sift through, because there's a pretty clear, like, defining moment where the run ends. So there's definitely an easy spot to see it at, but as you said, it's a lot of going through. Different torrent color. Exactly, yeah, like, there's so many different ways to tell. Okay. It's Mogan time. Ooh, 3 great rates. Alrighty. I'm gonna fight this tree sentinel. Not because it's worth a lot of money or anything, but because he will drop, he'll add an incantation to the Dragon Communion altar. How did that not stagger? I missed! How did that miss? There we go. my face! Okay. That's what I mean about whack shield hitboxes. Okay. Press L2, forehead. Okay. Draconic power is what we're after there. Basically, any dragon that you kill will add an additional spell to the Dragon Communion altar. Not every dragon, but most of them. So if I was to go back and kill Commander Gaius in Caelid, because that's the replacement for Exikes, there would be an additional incantation there from that. If we go to the lake in Limgrave and fight the boss there, that would be another incantation from Aegil. So, there's quite a few. I know there's one from Borealis in Mountaintops. There's one from Smaragd, which we just did. That's most of them. I know one of the Ghost Flame Dragons in the DLC does as well. So the Madness Flowers, if you hit them with fire, they, like, erupt and explode. That's what just happened with that one. I didn't actually kill it with my sword. But it erupted and blew up whenever it lit on fire. Oh! Okay, I think we're gonna head back to Round Table here. Because that's +9 now. We can go buy the 8 and +9 it. I think that's definitely worth it. Alrighty. So we're gonna have a +9 B-Blade before Ray Lucaria. Like before we're even done with Liurnia. RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. Now the question is, at some point, do we go activate Radahn's Great Rune? Or do we leave it as is? And just kind of hold out for Godric's. Because Radahn's Great Rune activation is very annoying. Definitely going around all of it. Oh, bird jump scare. There was a bird hiding in the dragon. Hell yeah. How are we looking on Sombras? We're +9 already. I was just talking about that, actually. It's the short sword. Boo. Though, to be fair, I don't really care about the Fire Knight's sword as much. Because we have a good fire sword option now. What I want is a good holy weapon. Black Steel Great Hammer would be pretty solid pickup. Especially since we have Sacred Blade now. I'm pretty sure I picked that up, yeah. Ashes of War. Yeah, we have Sacred Blade. Activate the Great Rune for the memes. I mean, it will be good, and it will stay good. Like, it'll be okay now, Godric's will definitely be better, but then it will stay good into the late game, and it'll scale way better than Godric's does. But Godric's also lets us allocate stats differently, so like if I want to one-hand the B-Blade, I can put 5 more points into Faith rather than, 5 points into Strength. But I think we'll probably wind up doing that after we kill Radahn, if anything. There's the Academy key. That's true. Yeah, Godric's... I mean, we're not guaranteed to run into Godric's, and Radahn's will be a good bonus to have. So... I mean, we're guaranteed to run into Godric's eventually, but Godric's could be the last one that we find, like, in Mogwin or something. So... I agree with you that going to activate Radahn's will be a positive. But I need to make sure that we're prepared, because that isn't Dragon Barrow scaling, and we will have to kill probably a couple enemies on very narrow ledges. So, those narrow ledges are the issue. Hopefully, they just spawn as, like, oversized, huge nerds, and they just fall off the ledge and die. Yeah, imagine having to do that. That would be crazy. Who would ever get that unlucky with Somber Stones? Ah, whatever. It gets to live. I mean, Sword Lance is always an option for a Sacred Blade weapon. Sword Lance is just really strong. But it is a smithing weapon. Obviously, we'll be able to infuse it, so that would be pretty good. Yeah, I can't really think of a better weapon to choose, especially since it's almost the same weight as B-Blade, which I think it might even be like a pound or so lighter. Oh, it's like 4 pounds lighter. That's pretty good. B-Blade's a chunky boy. Okay, Black Wet Blade. For when we eventually want to run an arcane build. Yeah, there's no way. Bird again? Brother. Is that a second Alablaster? It is. Wow. Jesus, dude, the bird is still there. Little baby dude. I don't know. Back home? To see its family? Leaving me alone? That would be good. Also, real quick, drip check. I picked up the Depraved Perfumer robe, which has de facto, like, the best cloak in the game. The problem is, I don't think we can get heavy enough to match what we were just doing with the right amount of poise. Which sucks. Well, actually, what if I do this, these? I mean, we can still... No. Yeah, the poise values on these are pretty whack. Damn, man. I really love how that cloak looks. We can't really swing it right now. Two. To be fair, it was kind of a mini jump scare whenever it, like, kind of phased in behind my screen, almost. Oh, there's the plus 10. Fantastic. So now I'm looking for a seal and some good buffing incants, and we are truly yoked. Get a death root for Grank. Oh, that's a parry shield. Let's go! Alright. I should have ported to EG so I could upgrade my weapon. He's an old blacksmith as well. Just gotta rack some money to spend.
Well, then I presume.
Oh, I need more money. There we go. Plus 10 B-Blade. Now we do Kari Manor. Yep, leaf. Just gonna slide on over here. In, you know, just the stealthiest manner possible. Like, stealth in Elden Ring just does not make sense. I'm sorry. It's like, all I'm doing is crouching down and walking around. I may as well just be like Kronk in the Emperor's New Groove, going around just like hugging against walls, humming my own theme music, like, the entire time. It's actually nonsensical. Just over here, pressed against the wall. As people are just like walking past, clearly looking at him, but ignoring him. Did anybody see him? Yes. Absolutely they did. They just ignored him. Because they're like, who the fuck is this weirdo? Alrighty. Bridge really shouldn't be a problem. Because we can just do that. God, dude, the eruption, like the explosion that comes off this just sounds so violent. It really is, like, just a chunky animation. Line them up. That's called being efficient. Getting good value. Are you immune to fire? You son of a bitch, you are. It's one of the man serpents from Volcano Manor. I miss. I had to make sure to turn toward the other guy when I was doing my second swing, because I was just going to hit directly into the wall and ting off of it. We'll probably make our way to Volcano eventually in this run. And I will still be using the same weapon. Don't you worry. And I will absolutely make the mistake again of pressing L2 toward one of the snake replacement enemies and being real sad about it when it doesn't work. It is just gonna happen. It is. It's the way things be. Funko Pop Ronnie! Oh, and a Somber 8. I guess I could have saved 16k, but yeah, it is what it is. How's the stairs look over here? Pretty tame. Yeah, this is fine. Nice. Alright, I need you to come here. Alright. Oh. Oh no. If this is a putrid avatar, you're about to see some obscene damage. It may not be putrid, I don't know. It was putrid. It's not quite as bad as Shadow Tree Avatar, but it's pretty bad. Fantastic. Anyway. Yeah, that's the thing about randomizers, especially if you run them back to back to back to back to back. It's like you'll hear me constantly be like, "Oh, was that in this run or was that last run?" About a bunch of random things, because like it's something different that's happening in the same location, or you know you're buying it from the same vendor or something like that. So. Look, there's no failing in a stealth action mission. It's just changing it from don't be detected to don't leave any witnesses. Okay?
You pay
I am.
Why not? But please. A little.
Alright. We got Renalas. Okay, we have 4 great runes already. Ooh, Lord's Divine. Let's go. Okay, Lord's Divine Fortification is 60% holy negation for like a minute or some shit. If you run into a boss that does holy damage, they no longer deal holy damage. Functionally. Alright. Exactly, the Solid Snake method. You get it. You start off Stealth is not optional. The next sentence you utter is challenge accepted. Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh? Oh, never mind. I was like, oh, it's an orange. Again. I thought it was an orange. But I was like, oh, maybe it's the background because it's like dusk or whatever. Maybe it's not orange. But it turned out to be the ring. Not a key item, by the way. It's just part of the key item rotation. Same thing with the imbued sword keys. The imbued sword keys don't lock an item behind them like the other keys do. Like the every time forget these fucking keys. The imbued sword keys don't lock things behind them. There's no checks behind the imbued sword keys. They were just added to be like, oh hey, yeah, this is part of the key item rotation. Seed. For sure. Keep it moving. Alright. Back we go. I know, I can't believe I have to abandon you for a while. Well, I'm really glad you're enjoying the series. And enjoying my suffering, at least. Oh, something randomly died, hell yeah. And I appreciate that greatly. I suck on this hyper armor, bitch. Medium fingies, let's go. You mother... You make me do math. Alright. How much FP does that give me? 83? Well, let's just do it. Let's test it out. Prior we had 3 per bar. We still have 3 per bar. So this does not change anything. Simply murder the things. You can't die if there's no enemies. Yes, I count gravity as an enemy, which means I can always die. Gravity is my sworn enemy. My nemesis. Befriending gravity. You know? Can't say I have. I don't actually know what that enemy is called. Remember. Alright. Oh, are you stuck, buddy? That sucks, because my damage can still hit you. Oh, Jesus, he got out. Get me the fuck out of here. Woo! Got them all. Get out skilled. We love a good choke point around here. But I need to level up here. Oh, almost had a level. Nice. See you in there, little blood fiend. Can't hide from you. Yeah, the shield's good. It gives a little bit of resistances, and it has parry. So you can't beat that, really. It's light. It's only 2 pounds. It's a solid one. The only other medium shield I would prefer over this would be, medium. The only other light shield I would prefer over this one is the buckler. Just because buckler parry is just slightly better than regular small shield parry. What I would really like is the turtle shell with Carrion Retaliation. That would be the ideal. Because Carrion Retaliation has the same number of active frames, startup frames and everything. What's up, DTS? Regardless of what shield type you put it on, if it's a small or medium. So putting it on the stamina regen shield would be quite nice. Right. Well, let's get to it. Who do we have behind door number 1? It's Knight of the Solitary Jail. I don't like that. But he doesn't input read like other NPCs do. As much, anyway. He still input reads, but not as badly as some other ones. Alright, he will now hyper armor through shit because he's two-handing, so... He jumped over it. What an asshole. Yep. Right. Back to getting HP. As we're at the Forbidden Poise threshold of 51 or above. We have a small shield with parry, +10 weapon, a good job, a caring wife that loves us. What more could you ask for in the world? We're truly living the tarnished dream right now. Bop. Bop. I guess I have to go for the imbued sword key. I hate how out of the way this imbued sword key is. Oh no, it's not even a 50-foot drop. It's a 20-foot drop. Or sorry, I think it's a 20 Miyazaki drop. It's not actually like there's no distance number in Elden Ring. We don't know if it's measured in meters, feet, inches. So the my go-to is always in terms of weight or distance, it's Miyazaki's in the Souls games, except for Dark Souls 2, where he was not the developer, or he was not the lead designer. The nut. But yeah, you only have to fall 20 units in order to die from fall damage. Crazy shit right there. Oh, hold on. That's like the drip. We may have to reevaluate our armor situation here. I'll just go back. Fashion jump scare. Yeah. Look at this chest piece. Okay, look at what we're wearing now. You know, it looks good, right? It's got like the orange. It's got the little tabard tassel things at the bottom. Like, it looks nice. Look at this fucking chest piece. Are you serious? You can't compete with that. It's so good. Drippy as hell. Unfortunately, I can't quite swing the equip load the way I need to, so might just have to ditch the shield for now, which is great because we can see the insignia on the back of the cloak now while we run. And if we find a parry boss, we'll just slap the shield on, I guess. We'll do a little menuing. I've been known to quick menu in my time. It's the only issue comes if it's like Promised Consort. Definitely won't have time to menu for him. Oh, go fuck yourself. A greater potentate. Tell you what, I'm gonna run up to him. Yeah, he's gonna sharpen his sword. Goodbye. Oh, Flower Stone gun. It's a pretty good weapon. Alright, we got a rune bear. Let's get it. What is that hitbox? I was literally underneath and behind it. So I'll show you why in a second. Oh, hey, Death Knight. This is an unfortunate arena to be fighting you in, since you do lightning damage. But you can be micro-staggered by this, I don't really care. Fuck, that hurt. It's a good thing you're dead. Direct upgrade. Hell yeah.
Weave thy night.
So in my physic, I have the opaline bubble tier. The damp mention. So I have the opaline bubble tier, where if you read here, it says, provides significant damage negation. However, this effect only occurs once. So it's a 30% damage, or it's a 90% damage reduction for a single swing. I don't have anything better, so it'll do. I do have the palace key. Boom. Now the seed. Alright, we're off to Precipice. Renstrin Precipice. Gonna go fight Makar. Yeah, once we get up Precipice, we'll head to Altus. We'll tag the first fire in Altus, go to Radon. If we still haven't found Godric's Great Rune by then, which I guess is only just a couple of checks. Actually, you know what? We'll do the Altus, like, in Altus checks first. If we still haven't found Godric's by the time we get to the Hermit Merchant Shack before DTS, then we'll go activate Radon's. So we'll still have a handful of checks left. We've got this Golden Seed here, Makar, all the stuff in Altus, and Radon. Look how good this cloak looks when it's wet, too. Like, oh my god. The fashion on this thing is insane. It's a criminal that in the base game, this is like one of the last items you pick up before you fight the final boss of the DLC. This is why we stand randomizers around here, so we actually get to see the cool equipment the entire time. Like, I was never really much of a fashion soldier. I was more, especially in like Dark Souls 3 and stuff, I was very much more like, oh, just, you know, how much negation does this armor give? Like, what's the poise value on this armor? Like, for a long time. But having seen how little it matters by comparison, like, oh yeah, I have this chest piece that's slightly worse than this chest piece, but you know, I've hit my break point for poise, so you know what, I can look pretty. I could use this. You know what? I'm going to lean on Greatjar's Arsenal. It's never a good idea to do this. Getting used to using this much poise, or this much, like, equip load, is never a good thing. Because Greatjar's Arsenal gives you, like, an extra 17.5%, I think, equip load. Which means you just carry more shit without having to actually level endurance. Which is great. But it also takes up a talisman slot. Rude. So one of your talisman slots is basically hard locked in until you change your gear back. Alright. The froggy from last run? I don't remember, being honest. Green yeah, the I know the basilisk, but I know what you meant. I'm not entirely certain, though. Beautiful. I don't hear anything bad. I don't really see anything bad as of yet. So, because I don't have good talismans, I am doing this. If I had good talismans, I would not be doing this. Bruh. The hat. Let's go! We are peak fashion right now. Ah! My leg. Oh, the sword clips through it. God. Incredible. It's true. The block sprint is one of those things that people always ask about the block sprint. Like, why are you always blocking when you run? This is like a, you run faster? Like, what's the play here? Like, you block because when you jump, you can, in Elden Ring, you can get little tiny baby jumps, which are dog shit awful. And if you are blocking and sprinting, you always get the long jump version of it. So you'll never get the little baby jump if you're blocking while you're running. That's the entire reason. Like 50 runes off leveling. Also, unironically, 59 poise, we're still good on equipped on poise right now. So. Alright. Who do we got? It's not a Deathrite bird, and it's not Rykard. Because you can see those from around the corner. Oh, it's... Are you Morgoth or Margit? Margit. Ow. You ready to watch me just press L2? Oh. Hard fight. Look, I weave in some other attacks every once in a while. It's not just L2. But Margit's one of those bosses that doesn't have punishing enough combos to really just not obliviously press L2 through it. Oh my god, the fashion is so insane now. It's unreal. Oh, yeah. Also, sprint jumping while you're out of combat and not consuming stamina does technically move faster, so it is a speedrun thing, but it's not just like holding block makes you go faster. It's a speedrun thing in a different manner. As you'll see here in a second, I'm about to enter a non-combat zone, so I won't be able to hold block. And you see right here, like I'm not getting that forward momentum from jumping sometimes. If I stop it, if I wait a little bit and get back to full sprint, I do. But if I just spam it like I was before, I'm not getting that forward momentum. But no. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Ooh. Dancer's Hood's a good one, but it's nowhere near close to the Envoy's Crown. Envoy's Crown has got to be just like the S-tier helmet. There's this, and then there's like Azur's Glintstone helmet, which is just the actual Megamind. Big blue shiny dome. What we got? What we got? A Bell-bearing Hunter. I think I'll not be summoning the boys for this one. Oh, so this is another crazy hood, right? Look at that one. Another massive dome. With the Envoy Crown, the white matches the armor way better. Doing this on a slope is kind of difficult. Right, we're just panic rolling a little bit. Okay, let's be a little safer maybe. Way harder than I thought it would. Okay. Alright, Melania's. I'm happy to see another Great Rune this quickly, but Still no Godric's. Yeah, the Bellbearing Hunters have a really great design, but they have... Their moveset just is weird. I don't know. And the fact that there's so many of them in the game means that the randomizer pool just kind of... You have a much higher chance of finding a night boss than any other boss type in the game. Because there's like 10 Knights Calves, Deathbirds and Deathrite Birds, I think there's close to 10 of. I think it's like 6 or 7 in total, maybe. Oh my god, that's Melania. Jesus Christ. I am going around that. Actual Melania jump scare. Yeah, I do have a great rune, yeah. Honestly, if Melania's didn't have such a big downside, I would consider using it with this weapon. Oh, also, I do have a good talisman now. We picked up Millicent's Prosthesis, which is +5 to dexterity and gives you a minor multi-hit damage increase, which is pretty sick. Oh, hey, Lanciax. Where are you swooping in from? There you are. Bye. It's really funny that Lanciax is right there, because normally where Melania just was is where Lanciax swoops into. Also, he's just breathing fire everywhere and murdering all the things up there. Alright, we're at a solid 6-5 split now on the flasks. Feeling good about that. Yep, butterfly. Bing, yep, seed. Alright. Let's get some Altus checks kicked out, and then make our way to possibly activating Radahn's Great Root. We'll see. And when I say Altus checks, I'm not including Volcano and Shaded Manor. A, because I don't have Volcano Manor access yet, because we don't have the key. And B, it's like the exact opposite direction to go to the Hermit Merchant Shack before DTS and Shaded Castle. Oh, sick speedrun tech chest skip. There's a weird bug. I don't want to say bug, it's just a little tech where you can... who's the boss over here? Who are you? There should be a night boss. There should be a boss somewhere. It's the demi-human duo. Nice. Okay. There is a little tech you can do when you jump onto a chest at the very front of the like the edge of it. You'll fall down in front of it, and as part of the falling animation, you can open, or during the falling animation, you can open the chest up, and it just kind of stops you from bending down, lifting up the lid, and then reaching in. So you just kind of, you skip that animation. It's negligible like frames of saved time, but it always looks slick when you do it. Anal pocket, you say? Alright. So we have all the talisman slots now, which is nice. Do I have anything to put in them? I mean, I guess I can keep the madness thing on. Madness is one of those status effects that's just like, you basically instantly die if it triggers against whatever enemy you're fighting. Because it's going to lock you into the animation where you like clutch your eyes and start screaming for like 3 seconds. And then so you got hit with whatever attack triggered madness on you. So you're minus HP from that. You got hit by the madness trigger, which is your minus HP from that. And then you're stunned in that animation after madness triggered and get hit by the attack after that as well. So, and presuming you've had madness built up on you a little bit before, you may not even be full health before those 3 hits happen. So that minimum of 3 hits that you're taking, it can be pretty lethal. Somber Bell. We'll take it. I'm going to head back to Round Table after we get the seed in the woods down here. So I'm going to go talk to Corin, move him here, and see what extra incantations he gets in his inventory. And he'll be right up the road from the Grace reporting back to. It'll be a slight detour. Okay, Spellbreak. Spellbreak plus 2 is good. It's like 12 or 15% magic damage negation. Strong.
I've decided I'm off in. We may not if there's any.
Okay, so Corin has FGMS, which is really the only thing we wanted from him. KLS would be nice too. Knight's Lightning Spears are really, really good incant, and that could be our solution to
Golden Order.
fire-resistant enemies. The problem with that is I don't have a seal yet. I can double check and make sure there was none on the vendors here, but I don't have a way of casting incantations yet. Which sucks. How much was that infinite crab? 900 each? It's not bad. Nope. Not a single seal. Ugh. Let's go see what Corin's got additional in his inventory up here, and then we'll head down to the quadruple golden seed check. Actually, I guess there's 5 back-to-back there. There's the 4 that are doubled up, and then there's a 5th one outside the walls.
How delightful I've been doing and will happen.
Alright, what did that add to your inventory? It looks like a heal from afar and Black Flame Ritual.
May the gold.
Both of those are fine, but I'm not particularly interested in either. Heal from afar is very fast in Cant, that you can just aim at the ground and heal yourself with. It's pretty FP efficient. It'll scale with Faith. Well, it'll scale with whatever kind of seal you have, but I think healing spells in particular don't scale with anything but Faith. And maybe like seal level a little bit. But I think if you're running like an arcane build, Dragon Communion, maybe, and using the Dragon Communion seal, your heals are gonna way, way, way outperform those. If you're at like 60 Faith with a Finger Seal or something. Okay, that is actually comically... How do I want to do this? That's tough. It's Fire Giant and Shadow Tree Avatar that I have to get past. Solid Snake Approach, except the other way around. Yeah. Simply stealth it, forehead. Alright, cool. We're good. There he is. The little sunflower in front of the door there. That's Fire Giant Phase 2 out of the pool, though, which is really incredible. Shadow Tree Avatar I'm not afraid of. Obviously I have Blasphemous Blade, so if I could choose to fight it somewhere, I would absolutely love to have it, but it is not allowed. Orange. We have everything but Godric's Great Rune. That is insane. But having gotten Morgoth's, that makes me want to go activate that instead. Because there's no crazy parkour section or anything. Okay, now we have actually every single Great Rune except for Godric's. Miquella's Great Rune's not a key item, so it's not listed anywhere. But we actually have every single other item in the game that has the word Great Rune in it than Godric's Great Rune. That's truly fantastic. That the game knows I want it. So, the thing about Morgoth's Great Rune. So, a rundown of what the Great Runes do. Mogs is useless. We're not going to talk about Mogs. It's like a PvP thing. It also kind of functions with your summons and bleed builds a little bit, but it's largely useless. Renala's Great Rune also does nothing. It allows you to respec in the base game, but it's not even required to respec because all you have to do is to be able to access Renala. Because you can respec in the DLC without Great Rune of the Unborn. Just fine. Rykard's, whenever you kill an enemy, very similar to how the Blasphemous Blade functions, how I just healed right there. When you kill an enemy with Rykard's Great Rune, you get 15% HP back, which is pretty solid. It's a really good grinding tool. Godric's Great Rune is plus 5 to all stats. Radahn's Great Rune is plus 15% stamina, HP, and FP, which is really good. scales really well into the late game. And Morgoth's Great Rune is just plus 25% HP. So just gobs of health. Now, the reason I want to use Morgoth's is because we will get a lot of value out of a weapon art, which is a percentage-based heal. Ideally, I want Godric, and then we can swap it out for something later when our stats catch up. Like, the biggest thing about Godric's Great Rune is that it gives you that 5 mind. For me, that's the big part here. Because that would give us another cast of Taker Flames per mana bar, which is huge. This is Grafted Scion? Yes. I think I killed Grafted Scion. Ow. Guess I'll do. Get 10k runes. And a dress. Woohoo! A little bit of money. Curse Blade Mask, you say? Yeah, it increases your dexterity by like 4 or 5, but it makes your class worse. Not the end of the world, but I would prefer to not really use it. Because the weapon here scales primarily off of faith for the weapon art. Obviously, the physical damage, the blade, scales mostly off strength, I believe. Kind of an even split between strength and dex. But yeah, a lot of the scaling comes from faith for this. Jesus Christ, my guy. Holy. Really need you to not.
His custom well.
That's the regular Bless Do, which I don't care about. I think I want to pay 4k for a single seat, so we'll hang on to that for now. wow, really? Okay. Just die. It's gonna go for the riposte, but his body was stuck under the ground. Like the torso spot was stuck under the ground. Big torch. Curse blade, bro. I don't want to fight a curse blade before DTS. I'm just gonna take it to the cliff and hope it despawns or resets or whatever. Okay. It's definitely reset. Just to make sure it actually left. It didn't just de-aggro. Also, Bloodhound Knight. Super free. And welcome back. You missed a Golem Archer jump scare. I need you to stop teleporting past my sword and just fucking get hit by it. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, straight up, I was like going to pick up an item and I was looking at like a different enemy and then just out of nowhere, giant arrow flying through the air, explosion at my feet. It was fantastic. Alright. We certainly have access to capital. Say that. I'm gonna be so sad if the last Great Rune is on, like, Melania again, or fucking Estelle after, like, a Rot. Like, that's so much extra work for no reason. I really hope I don't have to. Like, I expect to have to do it in any given run, but I don't want to do it. Got another what? Yeah, I picked up Morgoth's. So actually, while you were gone, I explained kind of what all the Great Runes do. And why, well... Have you said hi? No, Chris, you haven't. Hello. I will probably activate Morgoth's Great Rune instead of Radahn's, now that we have that, because I just picked that up. Actually, Small, you missed the 7th Great Rune I picked up, which was not a key item, but we actually have every single Great Rune in the game by name, because we picked up Miquella's Great Rune. It's a random drop, which is not a key item. This was literally just a random drop from an enemy in the world. So we have every single Great Rune, including one that doesn't matter. It's truly excellent. Exactly. Except the one we're after. We have them all. What is that? Oh, hi. Hey, you. Whoa! I was not expecting the jumping lobster. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this game, dude? I don't know if I can hit it from here. Oh! Every jump scare. Lobster jump scare. Bird jump scare. Giant jump scare outside. All I need is a rune bear whenever I jump down and we're good. Okay. Come here. You come over here. Take that. Alright. Okay, so the lobster is out of line of sight. So I think we're good. Okay. That was certainly something. Yeah, no, I was not expecting the lobster to just hit me with the 6-foot vertical and almost dunk on me after I hit it over the ledge. That was not on my bingo card for tonight. Giant crab, not really a jump scare, but I was not ready for it. It doesn't move nearly fast enough to be a jump scare. To be fair. What is up there at the top? It's a giant rat. Okay. Cranking through these blue blasts. Sorry, we're almost to the next grace, so it's fine. Let's see if we got another rune bear up here, like we did last night. Nope, it's a lightning slime. Significantly less threatening and frightening. Kaboom! Also, I kind of expected the lobster to die to fall damage whenever it jumped off the ledge, but I guess it landed on a roof instead of on the ground. Let us sword. Yeah, the whole fucking zoo. True. You stuck, bud? Let me get you unstuck there. Oh, that dragon is angry and silent. And I hope it's one of the ones from Dragon Barrow that can't breathe fire. Because that'd be really awkward up here with nothing to line of sight on. It seems like we're good. Oh, something died. Oh, man. Alright. I'm going to be heading down to Round Table here to go do some item checks. I'm still looking for a decent holy weapon. I'm going to take a look at the tree branch here too, though. Already I see a pumpkin head, which I'm not a big fan of. Being on a tree branch. That's a big body. He's off to the side, though, so that's fine. Tree branch looks okay. I'm a very quiet dragon. Yeah. Legit, just, oh, you know what? What's a good enemy to have play on mute? How about a dragon? One of the loudest creatures in the lands between. Nothing good so far in here. The huge puppies. I don't know about noise level wise. I think the loudest enemy is probably a dragon. The next one's probably like rune bears. After that, maybe like Royal Revenant. Royal Revenant screaming is pretty obnoxious. Then the gargoyles. Probably just like all the massive enemies. Okay, back up we go. This will reset physic. Now the huge dogs, like kangaroo dogs, are definitely loud. They're certainly aggressive. Alright, 45 on the bigs. So we've got 15 HP levels today. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have any kukris. Also, I need to make sure I vote for Morgott. Do I just rush it? I think no. There's enough decently sized enemies here that I can probably sneak past the pumpkin head here. But even then, probably not a great idea. I'm just gonna chew through a lot of blue clearing this, which is kind of obnoxious. I feel like if I can not aggro some of these, we don't have to worry about it, but also they're just perfectly lined up. Oh, that page might be a problem. Yeah, you can walk over here. That's great. That's great news for me. Alright. So I've got 9 casts of Taker's Flames for the boss. And that boss is a duelist. Okay, cool. Sure, guy. Sure, I'll take a real catch, I guess. Ow! Okay, actually disrespecting the duelist. Oh, get fucked, idiot. And goodbye. Here's a big ol' axe sweep, and it got caught on the either this pillar or this pillar before it hit me. He just tinged off it like an idiot. Now I'm doing a few more item checks than normal, kind of like I did last time for the Somber 5 prior to Capital, just because I'm looking for a seal. A sacred seal to cast incants with. But and unfortunately, any cool weapons we come across are they're just severely outclassed at the moment. So, what do my smithing stones look like? I'm missing 2 4s, which we could buy. I have everything else. Okay. I dislike how far this weapon art goes upstairs. Like, it just stops on stairs. Alright, let's take a peek. So, you know, I was saying, like, I would want to go get the sword lance set up as, like, a faith option. Or a holy damage option. I'm being honest, the last time I did something like... It's another duelist. The last time I did something like that, I just instantly died. Like... It's just a rotten duelist this time. Nailed it. But I guess instead of setting up a holy weapon for Deathbirds, I should set one up for like Moog and Fire Giant. Well, we've already seen Fire Giant Phase 2, so we only have Fire Giant Phase 1 left. But I don't think I've seen either Moog.
Hello, allow me. You are unable to prevent the thorn, a husk, the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
I like Moog too. It's one of my favorite fights. It was like my least favorite fight the first time I went through. But, like, legitimately, Moog is like a really fun fight that I enjoy fighting. Now, of course, I've gotten much better at him over the years. I can say over the years now because it's been multiple years since Elden Ring came out. I first fought him. Friend killing with the jar cannon, that is a level of dedication to memes that I just do not possess. Jar cannon is one of those weapons that's funny, but I don't think I could. I imagine so. Like the the amount of either self-sustain he had to have to get through that fight versus like the very minuscule openings you would have for a weapon that has that long of a reload time. Wild. Oh shit, oh shit, that's a whole bunch of death light. And no sound effects to go along with it. Get me out of there. I can't believe I didn't take a single take of that death light, though. That is unexpected. Think of a good title. I mean, I don't know. People just call it wall tinking, but like... we're just going to pretend he doesn't exist. Burge. Quick step. So... but typically, enemies don't suffer from that. Only players do. The little wall tink. So to see that happen to a boss like that was actually fantastic. What's this? Plot armor. There it is. Yeah, I like it. I'm busy. Standing in a puddle of blood. Simply swing the sword. Lord's bestowal, huh? Oh no, he's gonna get away. Oh, we caught him. Let's go! Oh yeah. Nice. One whole Starlight Shard. Alright, I got 2 blue flasks for the boss, the bridge boss here. I could maybe go down and hit the Grace first. And I'll come back up for this. Morgoth's Great Rune is activated right across this bridge here. But there is a boss in between the tower and me. So I'm gonna come down here and refresh my blue flasks before we go. Okay. 55. We're almost there. Oh. Do I not have a lantern? Don't. Fair enough. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But that's fine. We want to go... the one with the tower in the background. Like... Horse Tree Sentinel? Okay. Well, I appreciate you cooking it. It's... I can't really take the time to do it myself most of the time. So, I appreciate when someone does. Also, his dark green armor, kind of hard to see in the null dimension here. Oh, got bonked. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. You can keep your horse shoulder check to yourself. I don't want it. Maybe it's just because it's been forever since I've been here, but I do not remember there being a grace there. We're gonna get away with 2 runes left over after leveling here. Presuming something doesn't die in the distance, which probably will, but it's whatever. It's so hazy. Twinsies. Alright, so we're going to go from 1814 HP to a juicy 2264. And we're not done yet. We still got 5 more levels and big to go. $22.92. I want to get some talismans that give me like HP percent now, like just to see how absurd this HP bar can get. Get like the Crimson Amber +3, Urge Favor +2. think that's it. Alright, no gravity. We're good. I even stood there to check, to make sure. I'll gladly get poisoned to make sure that I don't fall in that fucking hole again. The PTSD. Oh, it's the Elden Shed. Let's go! Oh, I got stomped on. Oh, excuse me. I was to the side of that. Alright, be cool, Godfrey. Be cool, Godfrey. Be cool, Godfrey. Okay, that's fine. Should... Oh, never mind. It's expensive in the phase. At 1.5. Doesn't want to seem good. There it is. Dude, I love that fight. It's such a good one. I'm gonna grab this Grace, hoping I never have to come back to it, but likely will, knowing this fucking game. You know, I could just go get the tip from Kale. And just be like, hey, where's the last one at? You know? But I feel like I'm gonna clear through to the rest of the end of the game anyway. Because, like, honestly, on the critical path here, it's quite likely that we find the last Great Rune without having to go out of our way to find it. We've got all of Mountaintops here, which has a couple of golden seeds, Commander Nile, Alley Tree Medallion half, and Fire Giant, and a Sacred Tier, and a Merchant. And then we've got Farum Azula, which has 2 golden seeds, Placidus Axe, Godskin Duo, Malekith. I think that's it for Farum. And then after that, we've got Capital, Ashen Capital, which is Gideon, Godfrey. That's it. So we still have quite a few checks left. And even then, actually haven't found the Pureblood Knight's Medal yet, which kind of sucks, because we need to get to Logwyn somehow. But I suppose if we find the other half of the Howling Tree Medallion, we can go that way. I'm not forgetting that I have it, right? I have not found that yet. Yeah, no. Money. Yeah, and I mean, if all else fails, like if we make it to the end of the game and we've still yet to find the final Great Rune, we can go to Underground. We have all of Underground. But I think, honestly, I'll probably just ask Kale for, like, hey, what zone is it in? Not the exact location, but just, like, what zone is it in? Because I would really, really love to, after, like, 12 parts of this series, finally make it to at least the DLT. Like, at least make it there. Hat. You know what? Yeah. What have you for me, sir? Glovewort bell bearing. Golden Sea. I don't know why I bought that Glovewort bell bearing. I don't need it. Okay. There's the useful items there. So we can swap this out for lightning or magic negation now. So, to show you real quick how shitty getting to that merchant that I just got to, he's right here on this little ledge. In order to normally get to this guy, you have to go all the way down through here, up this river, you get the grace around here, you go around here, past Castle Soul, down this way, across this bridge, hop down this little ledge here, and then walk all the way around to get to there. Versus utilizing the randomizer's quality of life tools to just jump up. Mountaintops is such a pain to traverse. It's unreal. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I got turned around. Would still like a sacred seal. Why I'm doing so many weird little item checks. So I probably wouldn't use like Flame Grant Me Strength yet. So once I need to level up Mind a bit. But I could definitely see using Knight's Lightning Spear. It's a solid option. And I think I am going to go get the Sword Lance set up. With the Sacred Infusion. Just to have something for, like, Midra or... Putrescent Knight. Well, not Putrescent Knight, but... Midra, Moog... Fire Giant, anything else that's fire resistant. Bolt of Grand Sax is sitting in the shop now. I don't know when that got there. That's an interesting item. It might have been added with the Spirit Calling Bell. I don't know. Oh, boy. Huh. I never found the Smithing Bell-bearing wand. Or I guess I never bought it, if I found it on a merchant. Okay. I probably don't have enough money to fully upgrade this yet.
Are we doing much? Just lay out.
Oh, maybe I do, actually. I forgot I picked up that Newman's room. Okay. We got that taken care of. Let's go do Castle Soul, I guess. How do we feel about doing Castle Soul? We have +10. It's fully upgraded. How do we feel about Castle Soul skip? Because there is a like legit skip you can do, which is why they added the Spirit Spring to it. Because like you can jump down to a tree and then land on the ground. But it does skip over quite a few enemies and the entirety of the actual castle. And I have no opportunity cost for doing it because I just take the Spirit Spring and it's fine. It's free for me. But mostly because I'm not allowed to quit out. So should I use the Spirit Spring added by the randomizer or go around? Going around or using the Spirit Spring? Going around? Alright, we can go around. We want the run to be as legit as possible. What the fuck happened here? Yeah, straight up, I have no idea. Now, the enemies that are all dying down there are bats that were clinging to the ceiling that fell down. I know exactly what's happening to all those. What boss is over here? Dragon. Probably a Geel. That should be pretty free money, honestly. And we do have a weapon that is not fire damage. What's up? Death Right Drake. Oh, this is Jagged Peak Drake. Okay. Yep. Dang, I probably lost my stance damage there then. Excuse me, sir. I need you to remove your head from the fucking wall. Not maybe. This is fine, I guess. Where are you? You better not be all the fucking way up there. Of course you are. I'm waiting to see if he takes fall damage. Oh, he just despawned, respawned. What a cheater. What a cheating cheater. Oh my god, he's doing it again. Oh, right into my face this time, though. What an asshole. Seriously? Odd. This is what we're doing, huh? Oh. This is what the randomizer's all about. Goofy shit like this. Since, honestly, this is a much worse arena to fight him in than I thought it would be. Like, there's so many slope beams and just terrible angles and... oh, God. Hit him in the booty. Tail shot. When you get there. We're getting there. No, don't turn around. Give me that tail back. Oh, you're back. Okay. Alright, he's here. Nailed it. Alright. Yeah, honestly, the color scheme that he had, matching with kind of like the nighttime and dark stone aesthetic, because he had like that dark blue coloring to him. And then like him getting up on the cliffs and perching on stuff, and you're right, it did look pretty thematic. Pretty fitting. Did we knock down the turtle, or did we listen to the bells the entire time? Okay, you can say. You get the feeling what? See. So I'm just going to leave this guy down here, and but it's okay. Because I really don't feel like dealing with him right now. Hey, yo, who up rejuvenating the boluses tonight? Oh, Jesus. The Limgrave Laser Patrol made it to Castle Sol. See, I was just about to make a comment of, like, the random enemies in Castle Sol can't be worse than the ones that are normally here. Right here on that ledge, where I'm looking right now, over there, there's a Banished Knight ghost that teleports around. And as soon as you go around that corner right there, there's a ballista trained on you. And as soon as you go around the corner and pick up the item there, the ballista shoots you. And as you get to this guy over here, where that ballista is, there's another ballista mounted right here that shoots down at you when you get to that guy. Like, it's such a colossal pain in the ass. So I'm over here like, no way it could possibly be worse than vanilla enemies. You would have seen it many runs prior, because I haven't come through Castle Sol in any of this series thus far. I've taken the shortcut every time. We'll level up here before we go to the boss. Go ahead and cap off at that, and get some more mind, finally. We'll start cranking some mind levels so we can use more than 3 weapon arts per bar. Funnily enough, Beyblade is carrying so hard in this run, even without having, like, any good supplementary talismans for it. Like, we don't have the weapon art talisman, we don't have the reduction talisman, we don't have the magma damage talisman, we have literally nothing here. And it's still carrying this hard. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Rodaniel! It's baby Rodan. Oh, that's a really bad attack to deal with right there. It's like I have to be close to a stagger here. Oh shit. I turned a little too early. Okay. What are you doing? You're supposed to buff. What is happening? That's what you're supposed to do. Stars there. Okay, dude. Goodbye, sir. One more for the road. No more feet. We have consumed all feet. Maybe should have saved that one for Fire Giant, since it gives a lot more money than this does, but we're prepping for Fire Giant. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna say. We're just getting ready for Fire Giant. Alright, that's not a great rune. That is the other half of Halic Tree, though, so we don't have to find the Pureblood Knight's medal anymore to get to Mogwin. We just go through consecrated snowfields, which I'm fine with, because we have to have access to the Pureblood Knight's medal before Lane Dell, which means it's almost guaranteed underground somewhere. Although I did miss the Smithing Bell one, so I might be forgetting a check or two. But we are pretty guaranteed to have to go underground. That's a Dragonkin soldier. I don't think I feel like fucking with that, so I'm just going to go around. Dragonkin soldier in the fog? I don't think so. Well, we would get to see what its funny name is. Where he is. I've missed somehow. There he is. Oh, it's just freezing fog? That sucks. Oh, some stamina. Wow. Wow. Give me that eye socket, boy. Oh, you are dead. You are not dead. Now you are dead. God damn. You got sauced. $300K. Oh, and a new... See, I was doing it for the extra incant. Definitely didn't just feel like fighting him to see what the funny name would be. Surely not. I wouldn't do something like that. Spoiling my log. I would never look at the spoiler log. Not unless something weird happened. Like, I would check the spoiler log if we ran into a scenario like Ray Lucaria that one time where it kept crashing every time we went inside. Then I'd check the spoiler log and be like, okay, is there anything locked behind Ray Lucaria? If yes, sorry, I guess we gotta restart the run. If no, then we carry on. It'd be cool, lightning ball. Can't just have you accusing me of spoiler logging. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. 100 FP gives us 4 casts per bar, I believe. Plus 30. Alright, well, let me test it then. Because I've been able to cast it without full mana before. 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, we're still a bit short, so I guess minded is still. Oh, hi. Anastasia. The fuck are you doing here? Oh, you're... It's the Flame Guardians that have been replaced by a bunch of invaders. That's right. Twas but a jape. I meant nothing of it, good sir. Nothing of it. Please, please, do carry on. Pay me no mind. Oh. Like, so few monies off. I feel like you get tired of Old English shit real quick if you did that for every Elden Ring stream going forward. Ooh, little laggy. Not the biggest fan of that. Really hear anything bad though. There's a Leonine misbegotten, or yeah, Leonine over there, but that's not. There's a crab right here, also or lobster. Not really that bad. It seems to have been that way that was causing it, so whatever it is, I guess we're fine. Preceptor Miriam, huh? Oh, how nice. This guy brought a torch for this little cave over here. So I can see what item I'm picking up. It's resin. I can make dice now. Hell yeah. Fucking love dice. Alright, well it is Fire Giant time. Ugh, boy. I was really hoping at some point to pick up Godric's, just to ease up the one-handed requirements on these weapons. In case I find a boss I want to parry. Who's this big red lad? Is that a... Oh, it's a demi-human queen. Okay. Margot. Like Morgoth, but different. Sneak up on him. Just kind of stood there and just RP'd for forever, so yeah, we just got a free kill there. Phase 2 is Ghost Flame Dragon, huh? That's fine. Let's see how the damage is. That's not great. Hold on. Let's put up some distance here and swap out weapons. Woo! Now that's some spicy damage. I didn't expect him to be that resistant to fire. Ow. The headshot damage. It missed. More? Boil! Jesus. I mean, yeah, they're really weak to Holy. That's why I went and swapped weapons. I didn't expect him to be that weak, or that strong against fire, though. That's the thing. Ghost Flame. I mean, yeah, I guess. But, yeah. Alright, let's do some testing here. How are we on weapons? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we have 4 Taker Slains per bar. So that's good. We can level up other stats now. So, probably Endurance. So we can wield the shield in conjunction. Yeah, see all those resistances just having that shield on my back gives? It's crazy. Don't even have to be wearing it. Alright, so I'm going to kind of stick to the critical path for Farum. We'll go back for the extra Golden Seed and Placidus Axe if we don't find Godric's Great Rune between the start of Farum and Godfrey Horaloo. So that's going to give us 1 Golden Seed, Godskin Duo, and Malekith. So we've got 5 more checks before we hit a hard wall. Once we've gotten to Godfrey Horaloo and we still can't walk inside, we'll go ask Kale where the last one is.
I have this world and death. Are you to commit? Very let my hand.
I'm ready to sin, baby. Let's get it. She's purple. I've got the Mega Mind. It's a match made in heaven. Okay. We have a game plan. I'm just going to beeline it straight for Malekith, beeline it straight for Godfrey, and we'll hopefully find it along the way. Oh yeah, we need to go check the Dragon Communion stuff for Dragon Hearts as well. Oh shit, I wasn't crouching. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, that's very bad. Please don't be good. Please don't hit. Please don't hit. That's fine. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna hop down. I'm gonna sneak past him. I might get rotted by the flower. That's fine. And then I just sprinted right into that rune bear's ass and got blasted. It would have been deserved. I would have accepted your tears as the fault of my own. That's fair. But hey, it would have been more suffering for the streamer, right? That's like what you're after, huh? Excuse me, sir. Of shadow use. Bro, it's the tentacle room. We got two big ticklers. You know. Hey, fellas. You should give me that. I'm gonna head back to Round Table and see if I have kukris available. Because I would really, really like to not have to do this next section where I have the possibility of getting knocked off the ledge. If I can just distract things and then kill them while they're looking away, or distract them and run, like, that would be the ideal. Throwing daggers. Not a single kukri to be had. Damn. Well, that's fair, yeah, but B-Blade makes quite a bit of noise. So we could pull stuff to the side and then they probably hear the weapon art going off.
Beautiful.
I hadn't noticed, yeah, of course. Dang. I was hoping for sure we'd have a seal here or some kukris, one of the two. We still got to find a single sacred seal, so we can't cast spells. We can check D's inventory, I guess. See if he's got anything for us. Bloodflame Blade and Howl of Shabir. Either of which are useful for me. did kill the guy here. Yeah, I can't really think of many other checks without just picking up just actual random items anywhere. So... like, we've got Volcano Manor, and we've got Shaded Castle. Those are two important checks left. But I think we just beeline it to the end. Like, we're prepared. We have a +10 weapon. We're well statted. We're chunky, tanky. We got good flasks, decent talismans. Decent talismans. They're not good by any means, but they're okay. The enemies down here look fine, I guess. I missed. Oh yeah, the enemies down here are free as hell. Brother. That is not okay. Cool. Well, unfortunately, this area is all ledges until we get to the Grace over here, so we're gonna have to deal with it for a little bit longer. We're in oops all ledges territory. I would really love to find the fire tier or the faith tier. That would be sick. Clips of the next Grace. Sure. Is that a Knight's Cavalry I see? At least he's got the best track in the game. Stupid ass fight. Big smash. How are you alive? Alright, let me turn on Discord. And take a look. That's an excellent screenshot. Very nice. No, you're good. I close Discord whenever I'm not, or whenever I'm streaming. I just keep it closed. And I was just checking my phone while I was waiting for it to load up. That's an excellent screenshot though. Big fan. And I think now that we're solid on endurance for a bit, we can just start pumping some faith finally for some more damage. Now, obviously, I would like to be able to ditch the Great Jar's arsenal at some point. Oh, we can. Nice. Alright, very cool. So I guess we'd be tanky to magic damage for now. All I had to do was ditch the gloves. Take that. Oh, okay, what's going on over here? Fat booty ant. Get popped. Shriek of Sorrow. It's an interesting one. Oh, what's behind me? I didn't realize there was other enemies there. Okay. Little spooky. But fine otherwise. Yeah, we got a little poison, but that's okay. Didn't actually catch it. Yeah, I mean, it's called microdosing. You know, you take a little poison to build up your immunity to it. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of hyper armor between these two nerds. Ow. Okay, I need to leave. Okay, I need you to fuck off. Yeah, you can follow me down here. That's moderately annoying, but I'm fine, I guess. Really? You made it all the way over here. You went over that? What are you? Stamina. Ugh. Get the fuck out. I've gotten too used to playing with the turtle talismans. It's like anytime I don't have stamina regen, it's so obnoxious. Holy, okay. Check the golden seed. Oh my god. We're finding every key now. We found like every great rune super early on. And now we're finding every key. No, we have one left. Oh! Jesus Christ! Don't do that! Can't leave this guy. I have to kill this, even though he's so tanky. And right by a ledge, which is the most terrifying part. Woo! Okay. Jesus Christ. And the reason I couldn't just leave him is because the only way forward is across this little tiny ledge thing here. Like, my only path forward. 0% chance I got across that with a rune bear up my ass. No shot. I don't... Oh, it's a bleed bird. That's what it is. No, the odds of me falling off would have been almost 100%. So, we don't take those. Had some clippable moments tonight, for sure. Outplayed by the Fingies, though. You hate to see that one. Out here in the trenches. Picking up all them clips. I was confused for a second. It didn't die to HP, but I got the death sound effect. I was like, wait a minute. It's a pot. It's gonna pop. Alright, we got a spawner. A Don. Okay. Oh! You are made of paper, sir. Not sure if you're aware of this fact. You are a paper-mache human. Goodbye. Alright. What do we got? Single Crucible Knight. Sure.
destined death.
Hard fight. Alright, well, we got 2 fights left. Yeah. Mo damage. Ugh. Why can't we horse an Ashen Capital, man? It's just... there's no reason. Long half-axe Death Knight? Okay.
I knew you'd come.
Gideoning?
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us.
Alright, you can stop.
Unto eternity.
Been leaped over. This is bullshit. Ow. He was actually kind of giving me business here. Also, could have put on my lightning resistance talisman. That would have been quite helpful.
I know in my bones the tarnished cannot become a lord.
Exactly
Not
right.
even
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
A man cannot kill a god.
Oh boy, lightning infusion. Oh, almost exactly 3 levels. That's nice. Who's excited for another Knight's Cavalry? Oh boy! Yo, the multi-hit talisman stack is going hard right now. Knight duo. Okay. Press L2. Got a trigger. Fuck.
Tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
Yeah, there's a lot of low profiling you can do against Knight Scavs. Alright, I guess we're off to Mogwin. No, we're off to bed. I have to work tomorrow, so I have to call it here. I'm going to leave myself some options. We still have Shaded Castle. We still have sewers? I think we can still get to sewers. I'm gonna leave a marker right here on the shunning grounds. And then we have underground. Like, those are the real 3 options we have left. Oh, and I never did Castlemorn. You know what? I'm gonna blitz through Castlemorn real fast. That'll be the end of it. If it's here, actually, yeah, we'll do Castlemorn real fast, and then I'm gonna go talk to Kale. We'll tell Kale tell me where the last one is. I swear to fuck, if it's in the Halleck tree again, I'm gonna lose my mind. This will be like less than 5 minutes. Okay, we're not. This is no extended adventure. What is that one? All I see is a black screen on the preview. L2 the game. Is that just pressing L2 to beat the entirety of the clean run I do? Yeah, I mean, they're also just normal enemies. Oh, hi. I would have been very upset to see you at level 10. Perfect. That's all we can ask for. Who's the boss? Nobody large. Fuck you, man. And did the biggest meme of a run. Because it won't let you put bastard in the name when you clip on Twitch. I don't know, they're pretty strict about naming convention. Like, you can't put anything in stream titles, basically. It's everyone's favorite, the Deathrite bird. Oh, wow, you're tanky. gonna see if I can one-shot the Deathrite Bird. Oh, not quite. Very close, though. Yeah, I don't have any, like, real buffs, unfortunately. Which is to be expected in a randomizer. You can't go just get, like, oh yeah, let me get the Holy Tier and Golden Vow and all sorts of stuff. You can't just go get that. So it's to be expected, but still disappointing that even with a plus 25 pure holy damage swing, we couldn't one-tap the Deathrite Bird. Okay. We're gonna go Kale. We'll have Kale tell us where the last Great Rune is. And then just general area, though, not the exact arena or exact location.
Well, you're...
Alright. Required item marker. Overall area. 20k. Alright. Where are we at, Kale? It is somewhere in Nokron. Alright. Well, I guess that removes Shaded Castle and... Well, it could be Volcano Manor Key. So I'm just going to go stand at Port Height, and we'll be done. We'll go down to Nokron tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean the next time I'm here. Because I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm here tomorrow, awesome, I'll let you guys know. If I'm not here tomorrow, probably won't be here again until Monday. No, not Monday. Tuesday. So I got work tomorrow. Work and then a gift exchange on Saturday for one of my friend groups. Probably going over to hang out at my buddy's place on Sunday, and then I have D&D on Monday. So all the things. So I will see you guys maybe tomorrow or Sunday, depending on if those plans fall through, but everything else is pretty set in stone. So, god damn it, Mike. OBS is having a stroke again. You're stuck with me until it fixes itself. Alright, it fixed itself. Alright. It'll be great times. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming. And as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.